What is on, movie fans? Meowser3K back at you again. Just a little supplemental, a couple more things to show you. And wanted to add another thing about Star Trek 2. You're probably getting sick of that one. But one of the faces I forgot to mention in Star Trek 2 was Paul Winfield, who played Captain Tyrell in that movie. And Paul Winfield is he's kind of infamous for dying in the movies that he's in. Yeah, you can see him dying and dying again. He was in Damnation Alley and Terminator, and later even did an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation called Darmok. Again, dying in that one. So he just kept on dying until he actually died in 2004. So just another face to look for when you watch the old movies. Good actor. So again, moving on from Star Trek 2, I could go on and on about that, but let's get to a couple of other pickups. Another supplemental is to the convention hall that I did, where my camera battery ran out. And what I didn't get to show you was this bundle of posters from Cinevent in Columbus. It is quite a number of posters, rolled posters, all wrapped up here. I'm debating whether to unwrap them, even just to look at them. Rolled posters are kind of hard to store. They get curly and the edges get wrinkled if you handle them too much and move them around too much. But so I'm probably just going to keep them all wrapped up here for storage. But then again, what's the point? Because you want to look at them, you know, put them on the wall. Anyway, I got this bundle. It was one of 5 that the dealer had there. And this one's called the Science Fiction and Horror Bundle. And it has some movies, mostly from the 2000s, 2010s. We had Transcendence, Pluto Nash, Rocket Man, Lazarus Effect, Woman in Black, Men in Black 2, Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, Island of Dr. Moreau, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Hills Have Eyes, Insurgent, version 1 and version 2, Hot Tub Time Machine 2, Hunger Games, Almanac, End of Days, Live, Die, Repeat, Day After Tomorrow, and Choppy. But the main reason I got it is it says Star Wars Trilogy. So if I'm curious, I don't know what it is. It's probably a re-release. I don't know if it's the one featuring a show with all 3 movies, or just one of the movies, or whatever. So I'm dying to break them out, but they're just so nice and sealed. Anyway, leave a comment below if you want. Tell me which one you might want to see. So that's great on that. I think that was, I mean, it looks like a lot of posters. Well, only $40, so jump on that one. I also got, get these to stand up here. I got Big Bang Theory, Season 9. I seem to have misplaced the slipcase, but and that's that. I really don't need to tell you about the Big Bang Theory. You should know what that is. Anyway, but as for the slipcases, I've been looking at other collectors' videos, and they seem to be really pretty hot for the slipcases. If they buy them, they want to keep them, and they even go to maybe some websites somewhere where they have them for sale, just to replace them if they don't have them, or things like that. I could live with them or without them. I think they're there just to you know, it's one more level of theft deterrent for the stores. It's one more level of damage control for stores, and if somebody if they're cutting open the box, it's, you know, it's going to cut the slipcover and not the actual case. Or if somebody drops it, you know, it's less likely to crack the case. It's going to just damage or dent the slipcover. So, I mean, that's what they are. I mean, they're nice, and I guess the other collectors prefer that they have different artwork on the slipcase rather than the insert to the plastic case. So, I don't know, I could go either way. I do hang on to some of them, maybe just for the resale value or something like that. But on my shelf, I usually just take them off, you know, flatten them and store them somewhere if I want to keep it. And some of them are nicer. The lenticular ones, especially for the 3D movies, are nice. I do like to keep those. But again, comment below. You know, what's your take on slipcases? Can you live with them or live without them? I got something in the mail here, and it is from Severin Films. So let's find out what we got. It is Horror Express. Yes, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, Telly Savalas. I forget what year it is. 1972. So a group of people, if I remember right, are on the Trans-Siberian Express. And some scientists have a frozen body somewhere, I think, and like maybe an evil spirit comes out of the body and starts possessing people, and people are getting killed. And it kind of jumps around from body to body, so it's really cool. And they get these glowing red eyes. They're really neat. So that is Horror Express. I've heard this is a really good transfer. This movie has fallen into the public domain, and it's suffered as much being on just about every compilation set and tape and DVD. You know, 100 horror movie set, the 50 horror movie set, the 10 horror movie set. You know, you're gonna find Horror Express everywhere. But somebody finally picked it up, a good transfer, Severin Films, and put it on Blu-ray. So and DVD. Oh, all right, party bonus. So I look forward to watching that. Anyway, I will have more for you soon, with a couple of pickups here and there, and we'll see you then.